Welcome to the Postgame show presented by the Maroon Club, enhancing 23 Division I sports. Join the Maroon Club today and our player of the game presented by Coca-Cola. Experience the Coke side of life. Colleen McNamara is with head coach. And also our player of the game, Kyle Jenkins.
Mike McGarvey, tough game. This is one of the toughest opponents you'll play in non-conference. How proud are you of your team to be neck and neck with them right to the end?
Yeah, I think we played a pretty strong game for most of it. Obviously, we've been searching for a little bit of consistency along the way. So, in the last time out huddle, we talked about having an opportunity to win is what we're looking for, and that's why we're all here. So, to put ourselves in that position, I'm really proud of the fight and the energy that it took to get to that spot. And now with the younger team, we've got to learn how to close and try to find a way to pull it out.
Along with consistency, you mentioned confidence is a big emphasis. Do you think some guys kind of got more comfortable with this game?
I think so, and that's a little bit the style of play. Cornell plays a really fast tempo. They get up and down, and it gives us a lot of opportunity if we're able to break their pressure to get open looks, wide open layups and three-point shots. And, we assisted on 17 assists on 28 shots. We shared the ball pretty well, and we had opportunity to get out and get some easy ones. Additionally, the size, Cornell is fast, but they don't have a whole lot of positional size. And the games that we played in the past, the CAA teams, the A10 teams, the Pac-12 teams, are a little bit bigger. So I think we had opportunity to play inside out and to drive a little bit, and hopefully that will spark us to have better offense moving forward.
Finally, freshman Mark Butler, you said he would be a strength in his calmness and defense. How did he do today?
Yeah, he did really well. 5 assists, 1 turnover in a fast-paced game like that. Handled their pressure very well. He's still trying to figure out how to score and where to get those shots. But I think he did a really good job defensively and managing the game.
Thanks so much, Coach. Good luck next week. Hey, how are you? Here with senior Kyle Jenkins. You had 16 points, 2 assists. How proud are you of your performance against such a tough opponent like Cornell?
I think teammates sort of found me in some good spots, and I was able to knock the shots down. Obviously couldn't get it done, but I think there's a lot to take from this going to the next game.
Being a home game, how did the energy in Kirby give you momentum in the second half?
Yeah, definitely gave us some energy. Had a lot of students here. Heard them all game, so that definitely fueled us a little bit throughout the game, yeah.
Finally, as a leader on the team and captain, what's your message to get the win and come out on top next time?
I think we've shown this year we can be in every single game. It just comes down to the last 10 minutes, just being able to execute, make those winning plays. I think if we can do that and keep getting better throughout the season, when Patriot League starts, we'll be all right.
Thank you. Good luck next week.
Thank you.
All right, Colleen, thank you very much. And, of course, congratulations to Kyle. He had 16 points today, and he had 5 rebounds in the ball game. Let's take a look at the highlights, and John will take us through it, and then we'll wrap things up.
Well, Gary, I think you nailed it. It was a fun game to watch. This kid Hansen, I'll tell you, the 6'9" center can step out. You're going to see him later on fake that jump shot and take it in for a dunk. That's Eric Sonberg, Lafayette senior, who can play this way. He likes to catch and shoot. He can do it well. Chris Rubio gave Mike McGarvey some good minutes early on. And then Devin Hines, with a solid game tonight. He had 16 points. He had 12 points, but really provided a spark on offense. Cornell, though, every time Lafayette seemed to make a run at them and make a nice play at the offensive end, they answered with a 3-point dagger. I really liked the assertiveness with which the freshman point guard played. That's Mark Butler. And then Kyle Jenkins with that throw. Here's the play I'm talking about, Gary. You've got to close out on Hansen because he can shoot it so effectively, and that makes him a lot quicker. The strong finish by Sonberg keeps Lafayette close. They play with a lot of heart. How about the backdoor little pass in transition from Jenkins to Ryan Pettit? And then this is just a matter of strength on the inside. That's a big, strong senior at 6'9". The reason he doesn't look 6'9" is because he's playing against a 7-foot Justin Vanderbond, but he was able to finish anyway. Cornell, as advertised, Gary, but if you're Mike McGarvey, you have to look at the positives. Lafayette turned the ball over in this kind of game, only 14 times. Cornell turned it over 20. That's an aberration. That doesn't happen with Cornell. Lafayette took 66 shots. Cornell took 55. When's the last time Cornell played an opponent that shot fewer times than they did? So Lafayette did what they could do, I think, where they're limited, rebounding, and, of course, getting to the free throw line was really the difference in this ballgame.
Well, the real difference in the ball game, foul shooting. They made 19 foul shots to our 6. Obviously, a 13-point differential. The game itself did not have that kind of differential. And bench points, it's kind of expected when you play Cornell because they throw so many people at you. But with all that said, as you take a look at the individual numbers and who did well, Cornell had 3 guys in double figures, Lafayette with 3. They played with a lot more confidence today. They played with a lot more energy today. They played with a lot more physicality than we have seen. So everything, John, is moving in the right direction for Lafayette, and that's all I think Mike McGarvey is looking for right now.
People close to the Lafayette program knows what they've endured the last couple of years. It's been a transition, kind of unique transition. But you know, Gary, Rome wasn't built in a day, and Mike McGarvey knew what he was in for when he took this job. And I'm telling you, the building blocks are there. I especially like the way the freshmen contributed today, and the way Mike is kind of grooming them and bringing them along slowly. We've got good leadership from some of the older guys. This is a good Cornell team. Lafayette has not backed down from anybody. It's been a tough schedule, and they've been close.
Have a good week. I'll see you next Saturday when LaSalle comes to town. We'll have that ball game for you at 2 o'clock. My thanks to Kaleem. My thanks to John. And, of course, John Sabino has been directing, and a great job again by the LSN crew. So for all of us, thanks for watching. I'm Gary Laubach. Goodbye, everybody.